all of a sudden I developed really, really bad nasal congestion, like out of nowhere. And it wasn't the type you could just, remove by blowing your nose. We're talking like internal inflammation. And I started taking antihistamine, additional multivitamins, lifting heavier, all of which did provide some relief, like it did, but it wasn't enough to sleep through the night, and it wasn't enough to sleep through the night without snoring either. So like I was just like, what is this thing? And I'd never experienced anything like this before. And guess what? The culprit was my thyroid. Like my TSH was something like 8.99. Like I needed medication increasing by like 12 micrograms a day, just like a little bit. And I'm still in the process of it being increased. I think I'm nearly like halfway through. So like after about 4 or 6 weeks, I've noticed like an improvement in my mood. Congestion just wasn't anywhere near as bad. And I've stopped needing my antihistamines quite as much, which I was like, oh, okay. So while certain things have helped, like honestly just going for a blood test and increasing my thyroid medication is what's helped the most. Like it might not be what you want to hear, but like that's what I'm telling you, like go and get a blood test. Like lifting has helped as well, like a balanced diet has helped, like routine meals, that's another thing that's helped, making sure I eat lean protein with all my meals has helped. But the reality is none of that signal would have had such a strong boost without the medication change, because that's essentially what thyroid medication does. And yeah, you can get steroidal nasal sprays and antihistamines, but before you go and do that, go and get your thyroid levels checked, because this is like the only time since I've been on thyroid medication where I've been like, oh wow, like that's a symptom I didn't realize. The last time I had symptoms like that, I was something like 14, 15, 16, and that was pre-diagnosis. And I didn't know it was a thyroid problem. I didn't know it was a thyroid problem until I was like 21, and like my hair was falling out. And this sounds strange, but like at that time, like I didn't really have much appetite because I was so exhausted. Like I didn't have the energy to like get up and eat. So like I don't necessarily always get like the exact symptoms that you see on the internet. It's why using the internet is great as a tool, as a guide. But if you're getting like constant nasal congestion, let's say you're struggling with your weight as well, like you don't have to be like huge, like donut shaped to need to go for a blood test. Like it could just be like, you're doing your best to like get slimmer and healthy, but it seems like a really big struggle. And now you've got this nasal congestion, and it's not the type you can blow away, and it's causing problems. It's waking you up in the middle of the night because you're snoring. Like, for me, I would just be like, please go for a blood test and just go and get your TSH measured, because it could be that. Also, my iron levels were low, like, and since I've been taking my iron, like clockwork, and eating beef every single day, honestly, I feel loads better. Sometimes it goes against like what you see or you hear like in mainstream media, like cut down on your red meat consumption. I'm like, no, I'm eating that every day. No, I'm not in that group, thank you. Yeah, like nice guidelines, but not for me. Like I'm gonna be eating my red meat for dinner every day, thank you, because like my blood pressure's fine, my cholesterol's fine, like everything's fine. I need the iron. And yeah, I know I can get iron from lentils. I don't want to eat effing lentils. I don't like them. They don't give me any energy. Like I don't want to swear. It's an effing lentil. Like I don't want to eat the effing lentils. I'll eat beans sometimes. Like maybe if I want to like, jazz my rice meal up a bit with the pork I'm eating at the moment. Like yeah, sure. But I'm not replacing like beef with legumes. I'm just not doing it. Anyway. I hope that's like helped. Like, I know it might not be what you want to hear, like go for a blood test, but honestly, just go for a blood test, please. Bye.